The Young and the Restless, Episode Script, Prayers and Pretense. Scene 1. Interior, Jabo Coffee Lounge, day. Kyle Abbott sits alone at a small table, staring intently at an open notebook. His expression is a mix of concern and determination. The page is filled with meticulous notes, timestamps, and question marks. Kyle, to himself, whispering, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like clockwork. But it's not the praying that's suspicious. It's the rhythm, the consistency of a man hiding in plain sight. He closes the notebook sharply as Claire walks in, looking brighter and more hopeful than she has in months. Claire, Kyle, hiding from your emails? Kyle, forcing a smile. Just strategizing. You look happy. Good session with Holden? Claire, he's amazing. We went to that little chapel near the pier. He talks about redemption, about building a future unshackled from the past. It's healing. Kyle, that's great, Claire, really. I just want you to be safe. Claire, I am safe. For the first time in a long time. Holden is a good man. She smiles and walks away. Kyle's smile vanishes. He opens his notebook again, staring at a circled name, Sienna. Kyle, a good man doesn't need to meet a club owner like Sienna every other afternoon. A good man doesn't have a past that smells this much like Audra Charles, and I'll be damned if I let her get hurt again. Scene 2. Interior, hospital room, day. Noah Newman lies pale in a hospital bed, his eyes fluttering open. Sharon and Nick stand anxiously by his side. Sharon, Noah? Honey, can you hear us? Noah. His eyes dart around, panicked. He tries to sit up, but winces in pain. No, stay back. Don't trust him. Nick, soothingly. Don't trust who, son? You're safe. We're here. Noah. Audra. Where's Audra? I need to talk to Audra. Sharon and Nick exchange a look of pure shock and confusion. Sharon. Audra? Noah, why would you need her? Noah, slumping back, exhausted. She knows. She's the only one who knows. The phone call. The warning. Don't trust him. He drifts back into a fitful sleep. Nick's face is a mask of grim resolution. Nick. To Sharon. I don't like it. I don't trust her any further than I can throw her. But if that's what he needs, I'll go to the devil herself. Scene 3. Interior, Sienna's club, the sanctuary, late afternoon. Holden and Sienna sit in a secluded booth. A single unopened envelope sits on the table between them. Sienna is polished, calculating. Holden wears a mask of calm piety. Holden, your discretion, as always, is appreciated, Sienna. Sienna, a thin smile. This place is called the Sanctuary for a reason, Holden. People come here for many kinds of solace. Some pray, some pay. It's all about keeping the peace. She slides the envelope closer to him. Across the street, from a cafe window, Kyle watches through binoculars. He lowers them, a look of triumph on his face. Kyle, VO. No prayer session requires a sealed envelope, and the way she looks at him, that's not reverence, it's a transaction. Time to make a better offer. Scene 4. Interior, Newman Enterprises, office, day. Audra Charles is at her desk, her demeanor as sharp and impenetrable as ever. Nick Newman enters, his expression strained. Audra. Surprised. Cold. Nick, to what do I owe the pleasure? Here to remind me of my place in the Newman family history? Nick. This isn't about us, Audra. It's about Noah. He explains the situation. Audra's defensive posture slowly melts into one of genuine, if wary, concern. Audra. He asked me? Nick. He's terrified. He thinks you have answers. I'm asking you, as his father, to help him. No games. Audra looks out the window, her mind racing. She thinks of her own failed relationships, her constant battles. This is different. This is a lifeline. Audra. Quietly. All right. I'll come, but on my terms. I'll talk to him, but I won't be used as a pawn in some other Newman drama. Nick. Thank you. As Nick leaves, Audra's phone buzzes. A news alert about a potential hostile takeover of a property portfolio that includes Sienna's club. She freezes, a name flashing in her mind. Tucker. Or someone playing his games. Audra. VO. Just when you think you're out, the past sends a calling card. But this time it's different. Scene 5. Interior, hospital room, day. Audra enters the room. Noah's eyes open, and for the first time the panic subsides. Noah. Audra. You came. Audra. I came. Now, talk to me. Start from the beginning. As Noah haltingly pieces together his shattered memories, a rainy night, a cut-off call, the name Holden. Audra listens, her sharp mind connecting dots. Audra. Holden and Sienna, that's a dangerous combination, Noah. They're part of an old ecosystem. One holds the secrets, the other holds the leverage. And you? Audra. A sad, wry smile. I was the ghost in the machine. I witness things. Things like Holden would pay a fortune to keep buried. She doesn't give him all the answers, but she gives him enough truth to anchor him. His breathing steadies. Scene 6. Interior, Kyle's apartment, night. Kyle has laid out his evidence on a large board. Photos, timelines, financial records. Claire is there, her arms crossed, defensive. Claire. I can't believe you're doing this, Kyle. Spying on him. On me. After everything I've been through. Kyle. That's why I'm doing it, Claire. Because you've been through hell. You think I want to shatter your peace. But what's worse? A painful truth now, or a devastating one when that house of cards collapses on you? He points to the timeline. Look at the dates. Every time he told you he was at a meditation retreat, he was signing a document at a private archive. Every prayer session coincided with a transfer to a shell company that Audra's name is all over. Claire. It could be coincidences. Explanations. Kyle. There are too many. A man building a truthful future doesn't need this many lies to support it. Scene 7. Interior, the sanctuary. Back storage room. Night. Kyle meets Sienna in the cluttered back room. The air is thick with dust and secrets. Sienna. You've been very persistent, Mr. Abbott, sending your little signals. The new hostess, the journalist, the lawyer. You made the ground feel unstable. Kyle. I'm not here to destroy you, Sienna. I'm here to offer you a way out. A clean one. Legal protection, a fresh start. Far from Los Angeles and far from Holden's shadow. Sienna looks at him, her eyes searching for the trap. She sees none. Sienna. You don't understand. It's not just about money. It's about survival. Holden and the people he's connected to, they don't let go easily. Kyle. I can protect you, but I need the truth. With a trembling hand, Sienna opens an old safe. Inside is not money, but a hard drive and a worn leather notebook. Sienna. This is the ecosystem. Deal records, anonymous shares, a handwritten note from Audra outlining an exit strategy, meeting schedules. It's not a smoking gun for the police, but it's enough to shatter a carefully constructed moral mask. Kyle doesn't grab it. He takes a picture and sends it to his lawyer. Kyle. The offer stands. You have my word.
Scene 8. Interior Art Library, day. Kyle meets Claire in a serene, sunlit library overlooking the beach. He hands her a simple, clean folder. Claire, nervously. What's this? Your final dossier on the man I thought was my savior? Kyle. It's a timeline. Not my theories, just the facts. The connections between Los Angeles, Sienna's club, and Holden's past with Audra. The power of truth is in its consistency, Claire, not its volume. Claire opens the folder. She sees the timestamps, the email drafts from Sienna's hard drive that read, "If I disappear." Audra's note about an investment that needs to be buried. The pieces click into place with chilling clarity. Her eyes well up, but not with hysterical tears, with the quiet grief of realization. All this time he was using my pain, my hope for a better future, as a cover for his own dirty past? I'm sorry. I hated being the one to bring this to you. Claire looks up at him, her gaze steadying. No, thank you. Thank you for having the courage to do the hard thing when everyone else looked away, for protecting me when I was too blind to protect myself. Scene 9. Interior Holden's penthouse, night. Audra stands opposite Holden. She places a copy of the same timeline on his glass coffee table. Audra, cool and calm. The game is over, Holden. Claire knows. Kyle has the evidence, and Sienna is out. Holden's calm facade finally cracks. He looks defeated. What do you want, Audra? It's not about what I want. It's about choices. You have two. You can admit your mistakes to Claire and let her decide her own future, or you can try to build a new shell and watch it all crumble again, next time even faster. She turns to leave. Oh, and if you're wondering about the ghost of Tucker, he's circling, and he doesn't play by any rules you understand. I'd choose wisely. Scene 10. Interior Genoa City Club night. The ripple effects are immediate. We see Holden approach a business partner who turns his back. A charity organizer shakes her head, canceling his upcoming speech. Nick and Sharon stand with Noah, who is in a wheelchair but alert and calm. He squeezes his father's hand. Noah. Thank you, Dad. For listening. For bringing Audra. Nick to Sharon. I misjudged her. This time she did the right thing. Across the room, Audra stands alone, sipping a drink. She sees Nate and Victoria laughing together. A flicker of her old jealousy appears, but it's quickly replaced by a strange sense of peace. She made a choice that wasn't about winning, but about doing what was right. Kyle and Claire enter together. There's a new strength in Claire's posture. She's wounded, but not broken. Claire, to Kyle. I'm ready to start again, this time on my own terms, on a foundation of truth, no matter how painful. Final scene. Interior Claire's apartment, night. Claire sits at her laptop. The screen illuminates her determined face. She opens a new document. The folder Kyle gave her lies open beside her. She takes a deep breath and begins to type. A future is not built on thin envelopes and conditional prayers. It is built on transparency, born from the courage of at least 3 people. A man who dared to investigate, a woman who dared to speak out, and myself who dared to believe the truth even when it hurt.